I recently heard a story that displays the kavod and respect that should be shown to every person. A former student approached his Rebbe at a simcha and asked the Rebbe if he remembered him from his 3rd grade class. The Rebbe replied that he certainly remembered him. The student mentioned to the Rebbe that because of him, he himself decided to become a teacher as well. The student explained by asking the Rebbe if he remembered the incident of the stolen watch. And again, the Rebbe answered in the affirmative. The former student elaborated. There was another student in the class who had a fancy watch, and the former student was envious, so he swiped the watch. The watch owner informed the Rebbe that the watch was missing. The Rebbe told the class that it had to be returned. The watch was not returned. The Rebbe instructed the class to stand in line and face the wall, and their backpacks should be adjacent to them. The former student was frightened that now he would be shamed in front of the class once the Rebbe finds the watch in the backpack. The watch was found, but the Rebbe did not say anything to the student or to the class. The former student was so grateful that he was not embarrassed by the Rebbe that he decided to become a Rebbe. The Rebbe informed the student that he never knew who actually stole the watch. The student was perplexed. How did the Rebbe not realize who stole the watch? The Rebbe explained that he did not look at any of the students when he searched their backpacks, because he did not want to have a tainted view of the guilty individual. The Rebbe is a special person, since he imparted kavod to all his students. He treated them with respect and dignity. He did all in his power to treat them with the utmost kavod. The Rebbe's actions are in contradistinction to the students of Rabbi Akiva. The Gemara states, Shlo nogu kavod ze bo ze. They did not honor each other. Rabbi Aaron Lichtenstein observed that they were not mevaz each other. They did not denigrate each other, but rather they did not extend themselves to respect and bestow kavod to each other. There are different levels in relating to a fellow human being. The first is not to denigrate, insult, or look down upon the person. The second level, the ideal, is to treat one another with distinction and dignity. Talmidei Rabbi Akiva did not strive for the second level. HaKadosh Baruch Hu expected more from them. This admonition of Talmidei Rabbi Akiva is reflected by a number of sayings that we know, but at the same time, we have to be extra vigilant in their fulfillment. V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, kol Yisrael raven ze bo ze, elu ve'elu divrei Elokim chayim. We all acknowledge their importance and significance. The key is the implementation. If we bear in mind that we must give kavod to every person, then we will be certainly able to fulfill these dictums. Hopefully we apply and fulfill them to the max. Chazal point out that Vayichan Sham. It implies that the Jewish people were unified at Har Sinai. The unity amongst us can occur when we proffer kavod to each other. Once this was implemented, then HaKadosh Baruch Hu felt that we merited receiving the Torah. If we had lacked this dimension, then we would not have been worthy to acquire the Torah. Our tradition is reminding us about the significance of Bein Adam L'Chavero, Derech Eretz Kodma L'Torah. We must bear in mind the attitude and the outlook of the Rebbe. The Rebbe is a prime example of Talmidei Aaron, Rodef Shalom. Once we look at our surroundings in such a fashion, then we can be assured that we are noagim kavod ze bo ze, and thus worthy to receive the Torah.